I'm going to be playing the Imperials for the first time on the channel today, and I brought an Endor themed list as we are going to play on an Endor themed table. Leading my army will be the man himself, General Veers. General Veers is upgraded with improvised orders. That's going to help me a little bit with activation control. As you'll see with my list, it's going to be a struggle. So I've also added 3 units of core, 2 units of Stormtroopers with the DLT 19 X-Ray, and then 1 unit of Stormtroopers with an extra trooper for improved survivability. Over here on the left, we got 2 units of speeder bikes. They have been upgraded with the HQ uplink, which will provide more activation control for me. We have the ATST, who has been augmented with an 88 twin light blaster cannon for additional firepower. And then we got a unit of scouts, 4 men there on the left, and then we have a scout strike team on the right with the DLT 19 X-Ray sniper rifle. So don't get to play a lot of Imperials, so I'm very excited to bring these out today. We're going to see how it works out. If nothing else, it should be thematic. Next up, the Rebels. Max is here with his Rebel forces. First time on the channel. Max, why don't you tell us about what you brought?
Yeah, we have Luke Skywalker with what he have? Force Push and Jedi Mind Trick and the emergency card. So we have Chewbacca and Solo. Snipers, 2 teams of snipers. I love the snipers. 2 core units and the new one, the Pathfinders. I really how I say in English?
Love them.
Love it. I want to see what he can.
Ah, yes. You're very curious.
Yes, yes.
Okay, we do have 3 units of core, and they're all upgraded with the Z6.
Yeah.
Overall, I think this list comes at 797, so you're going to have priority. This is also a nice Endor-themed list, as you can see, with Luke and Han and Chewie. So, ready to take on the whole of the Imperium today on Endor. And we'll show you that board here in a second. Okay, so here's the draw for today's game. We got breakthrough, intercept the transmissions, and key positions. We got battle lines, major offensive, and the long march. And then we got minefield, rapid reinforcements, and clear conditions. Max has decided to be red player, so I am going to go ahead and veto breakthrough at this point.
I don't really like this mission.
Neither do I, so that's a good deal. I'm going to get rid of battle lines.
So, that's not so good.
Okay, so what we're going to end up with is key positions, the long march, and minefields. Very exciting. So we'll be back with the deployment next. Alright, we go to Endor for this game of Star Wars Legion, Imperials versus Rebels. So we're going to take you through the battlefield first, and all this terrain has been done by Max. Max.
Hi.
It's fantastic. So we have what would you call this here?
A radar station.
A radar station. We got some Imperial bunkers. We got some scatter terrain about. So we're going to take you through. Any sort of organic vegetation or hill is going to provide cover 1 for this game. Anything made out of steel is going to be providing cover 2. These wall sections right there we play as line of sight blocking.
Yes.
Even though there's some little slats in there, they look cooler that way. And so we're going to play it like that. So we have placed the mines. The mines are here for my 2 along those avenues of advance. Max has placed one underneath the little cave system there, and then he's placed one right by my objective very cleverly. And then for deployment, I have placed Stormtroopers here on the left. This is the unit without the DLT, otherwise known as the objective secures. unit of Stormtroopers in the center next to the AT-ST. There's General Veers hiding behind the hill and a unit of Stormtroopers. And then we got my Scout Troopers who moved up and they are well in cover there. Lastly, I have 2 units of bikes hanging out in the rear just to make sure their timing is correct. Max, you want to take us through what you have deployed?
Yes, I have to deploy 2 sniper teams, one there,
yes,
behind the barricade, one there in the hill, in the forest, because it's a sniper. I have to deploy 3 core teams.
Okay.
Luke Skywalker stand there. I don't know what he will do, but I think that's be the best place for him.
He's going to charge forward.
Yes. Solo and Chewie must deploy together.
They are best friends.
Best friends forever.
And you had a lot of fun with these guys.
And some Pathfinder units stand there and wait for some Imperial scout.
Well, they won't have to wait long. Last thing we got to go over is where the objectives are on key positions. This was the one closest to the center, so it's this barricade here. And then we have this set of boxes over here is my key position, and then Max chose the radar station as his key position. So I think with that, we are ready to begin turn 1. So stick with us. Another one of Max's creations. I don't think we have a name for this yet, do we?
I think the name is the Mission Control Bot. I think that's really good for this.
It certainly describes what it does, and it's going to control our mission here. As you see, I have played Assault here on the left. Max has played Standing Orders, which means I'll have priority. It has a slot for what round you're in, how many victory points each team is on, and then place for the deployment objective and condition cards, which is really great. I love it. So we're going to be using that today as well. In addition to all this neat terrain that Max brought over for us to play on. So if you're curious about his store, we're going to put a link in the notes below, so make sure you check it out. And he is a friendly guy and will work with you as far as getting this awesome product to you. We're having a very, very good time today. Okay, so General Veers with his assault has gone ahead and ordered the AT-ST himself and the Special Forces unit of Scout Troopers underneath there. Daniel, you used your order token in order to order Luke Skywalker, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, we'll begin turn 1 on the Empire side. Gonna begin by activating General Veers. General Veers is gonna use his spotter in order to give an aim token to the AT-ST and then also to the Stormtroopers down here. And his second activation is going to be to take a dodge. So that will be it for him. So Daniel? Max, what are you going to go with?
I put some order.
Pulling the order token, and he has got a leader. That would be Han Solo. Now you do have improvised orders if you don't want to activate Han Solo yet. That would allow you to pull a second token and then choose. Or you can just activate Han.
Yeah. Then, yeah, Solo moves.
Okay. So we'll see where you want to move into.
You take a half movement.
Second action?
He take an aim.
Okay, that will give Chewie an aim, of course.
Okay. So
that is good teamwork going on there. Okay, so we will go now to the next Imperial activation.
He take a dodge.
Yep, quick correction. Each of them will get a dodge. That will probably prove more useful. As
you don't need to aim in this turn.
We are a little far away. Okay, I'm using one of Max's bags for Imperial Assault, and so I'll pull a token from there, and it's going to be a support unit. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the bikers over there. Okay, we're playing it cool with the bikes this first turn, Max. I did my compulsory move up behind and my troopers there. I'm going to take a dodge token and no second action, so they're going to be done. So, your turn. Back to the bag.
So, back to the bag. So,
we have the wrong token on Luke, I see.
Yes.
That's okay.
So,
Special Forces at this point?
Yes, and Special Forces. So, I think my sniper team will be shoot.
Okay.
So they take a aim action.
Of course.
And the shoot. but he shoot on the Stormtroopers, not on the ATST.
Stormtroopers way over there?
I think. I have more.
Got some choices.
This one has the mine in front of his face, so his movement is critical, so I use this one.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Max has 1 black, 1 white, and a name token.
Yes,
We checked. The troopers are out in the open.
For the rebellion.
So we got 1 crit. Now you have the aim token to spend. For 2 crits. All right, let's see if I can make some double saves here. I do not, so I'll lose 2 stormtroopers there. Good first start. All right, so in addition to losing 2, I will also take a suppression token on them, obviously. Okay. So with them done, I'm going to go to my bag and see what we get. We've gotten another unit of bikers. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do their compulsory move and see where we go. Okay, so they made their compulsory move up. They have taken a dodge action, and they are going to forego their second action, Max. So on to your turn.
Yes. Oh,
Chewbacca.
Chewie.
You seem genuinely excited to have pulled Chewbacca. I love it.
Move to
terrible Chewbacca. And second action, did you want to take another dodge? I don't think it's going to come in handy, but it's not going to hurt you.
Another dodge will be.
Alright, so both Chewie and Han are double dodged up. We will not be shooting them for sure.
Double shot.
Alright, I have pulled a trooper token. So I'm going to activate these troopers down here, Max, and the first thing they're going to do is take a dodge themselves, and then they're going to move forward to explore that mine. So they have moved boldly forward to the objective. They are now within range 1 of the mine, so we're going to roll a red die. We got a blank, so it's not going to go off yet. It stays on the field. So your turn. That's the thing with mines. You almost wish they would go off, especially when you got your guys dodged up like I currently have them. You want to activate Luke, or you want to go to your bag? Bag of tricks.
I think Luke taken dodge token.
Okay.
With the first action, you take a dodge, and then he take a move. He made a move.
Come on, Luke. Come on.
Luke. Come on, little Luke. Please, please move.
Okay, that's going to be within range 1, so I'll ask you to roll a red die. Come on, surge result. Nope, that's just 1, so we'll see what happens to Luke here.
So, now we look the damage for Luke. 1 damage.
I assume you want to spend your dodge token?
Yes.
You can certainly do that. So he'll just take a suppression token, and then you don't have to roll anything.
I have to roll the red one?
No, because if you take the dodge token, it cancels that hit.
Ah, okay. Ah.
Uh-huh. That's why we take the dodge tokens.
Ah, great.
All right. Go into my bag, and I have pulled a special forces token.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at what we want to do with these snipers hiding out here.
Michael, look at that. You don't want to shoot.
I think I might, or might not. We'll see. My sniper has moved around the corner while his buddy remains behind in the line of sight blocking terrain. He does have a shot at Luke. Luke will have cover, but we're hoping maybe a crit will take care of that. So Max, my snipers of course get 2 black dice. No aim to help me out. Going after Luke. See what we get here. We have gotten 2 blanks. So that's going to be it for them. You can just relax. You can relax for a minute, but not too long because you got to go to your bag.
Yes, and I put some core unit.
Okay.
So, my friend.
You got 3 to choose from.
But there's a.
Yes.
Sheep. sheep. So I used the German word.
That would be better.
This one will move.
Okay.
First action, their move. Second action, their move.
Speedy double move. I like it. Okay, I'm going to go to my bag. It should be just core troopers left. And I've pulled a core trooper. So we're going to go start with this unit over here. The first thing they're going to try to do is clear suppression. Will they? Won't they? They will not. Okay, so they're going to take a move action, Max. So we'll go ahead and do that right away. And they are done. Your turn, sir. Another core. 2 to choose from this time.
Yeah. In one.
Yes.
Detonated in one. So, okay. I take some Dutch token
Okay.
for my unit with the first action.
I have a feeling we need to make way for the unit leader.
Yes, and then because I'm a rebel, so and I'm proud about the rebel, and I.
Yeah, you should be. You're fighting for truth and justice.
Yes, I.
As opposed to the Empire, who's fighting for peace and security.
So
let's make a measurement here.
For the resistance.
Okay, yep, they are within 1.
So, and now we will look what happens.
Okay, so let's roll that red dice. We got one over here for you, buddy. Here you go. Now just the rebel unit.
For the resistance. Oh.
It will go off. Okay, so let's see what happens with the dice roll here. Okay, so once again, we got 1 red, 1 black. You do have a dodge token that you can spend, just like Luke did. We got 1 hit, and you'll take a dodge. Of course, you get that dodge token back because of your rebel nimbleness.
Yeah.
But you will take a suppression token, so take one of those with you. Okay, for my last activation, I have drawn a trooper unit, as that is the only unit I have left, and I have measured the range for the DLT.
Yeah.
19, which is the Rebel's Bane, as I call it. So what I'm going to do is move my sergeant up here. It's more like yeah, he's a sergeant. And then the rest of the guys come along, and their second action is going to be to shoot at your Rebel troopers, which are in the clear now for my Imperial troopers. So, make sure we bring along our aim token that General Veers gave them. And let's go to the dice. Alright, Max, as you know, the DLT 19 gives me 2 red attack dice. And I have rolled 1 hit here. Surge goes to hit. I'm going to spend the aim and make it 2 hits, my friend.
So,
Those white dice.
I take some white dices.
See what you can do. Fail them both and take a suppression token. Alright, so these guys have lost their dodge token, and those guys lose 2 and take a suppression token. Love it. Okay, so you're going to go...
I put it back in the...
Okay, on the stack.
So.
These are, just so everyone knows, these are Max's Pathfinders that he has painted up, and the rest of the rebels right now are mine as he continues to work on his army. So to your sack over here, your bag.
So I, this one.
That's yeah.
So I have 2.
I was just discussing with Simon that. What we got?
Oh, but this one is detonated.
Yes. So we take that off.
Yeah. So.
What'd you pull?
I put
the last trooper token. Okay.
Last trooper token. So I put down. Move, my friend. Move for the resistance. Like that.
Okay.
I can move over the.
So barricades normally reduce your movement by 1. You'd have to move around it in order to stay at speed 2. Definitely want to place him behind the barricade.
So I have more behind, so I get cover.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, so those are both of yours. And I'll flip that over. I'm going to go ahead and activate my ATST at this point. Yes. So the ATST has moved up to the center of the board. He does have line of sight to the rebel unit that just moved up. So they will obviously have heavy cover, but I will be shooting at them with the main laser array for the ATST. The other one's going to be out of range 3. So just 2 red, 2 black, 2 white. There's no such thing as just 2 red, 2 black, 2 white. Especially when you got an aim token, which I think is one of the keys to successfully playing with the ATST. So, so far we've gotten 3 hits, and we're going to reroll 2. For 4. Now you do have cover 2 max, so you'll cancel 2 of those, and you owe me 2 white dice. Oh, double save. So just take a suppression token. Well done by the rebels. That's going to end the ATST's activation, and it will go over to you.
So I put my last order, and it's your
Pathfinders, yeah?
Yes, Pathfinders.
Special Forces.
Special Forces.
So I'll let you think about what you want to do with them, because this will be a big decision. Now you have which of their scopes on? We'll have to check that. Okay, so Max is getting ready to move them. They could go 2 if they wanted to, or they can just go 1. He is measured, so he's not going to end up in range 1 of the old bomb there, and so he's just bringing him around the corner in order to look at this beleaguered unit of Stormtroopers. It's nice to see the Pathfinders in action. Now, you might want to swing them out so they all have line of sight so they can all shoot. We did check. His scopes are modified for short range, so he'll have the red dice.
Yeah, but he take the cover because then I can get more cover.
Okay, less shots, more cover. It's the rebel way, so we'll see how that works out.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's going to be 7 white and a red with the normal 300. He does surge to hit, so that is a good roll on those whites. Very good roll.
I think this is...
It's a hit?
Yes, I take a look.
Okay, I just checked, but you can double check me.
It's a normal hit.
Yeah, so a total of 6. Let's see if this red armor can save me. I got 3 Stormtroopers left, so this will have to be a good roll. It is a decent roll. I have saved 4. So you're going to take out the DLT-19 and the other Stormtrooper. Okay, so good. First shot by the Pathfinders has killed 2 Stormtroopers and put a second suppression token on this unit. Okay, the last activation I have is going to be my Scout Troopers over there, so we're going to move around and figure out what we want to do with them. You know what, Max? After reviewing my options, I'm just going to sit here. Take a dodge token, take a standby. They're not ready to come out yet. See what I got going on? Next turn, my bikes are going to come up to support my ATST, so there's no reason to bring my scouts out yet. There's plenty of time for that. So, you have left your last sniper team back there on that side.
Can I get something?
I haven't given him much to see.
Yes, of course. I take a move.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
And then you see my laser on the speed bike.
Okay.
I'm shooting
All right, we'll check cover. I'm pretty sure I will get some sort of cover. I know I get heavy cover.
You don't get cover because you're Repulsor-Fahrzeug on German. I don't know.
That is a repulsor vehicle.
Yes.
You still get cover as long as the cover would have covered 50% of the model. So, like things that are more than half the model's height will get it. And so this hill provides cover 1, as we discussed. And they have a natural add 1 to your cover. Of course, you have sharpshooters, so you'll reduce it to cover 1 at that point.
But when you take a look in the sniper position, I really see you clear.
You might see this guy clear.
Yes, clear.
How about this guy?
No, it's a unit. Sorry.
Yep. So half the unit is in cover. So it will be cover 1 by the time we apply your sharpshooter. So I think we worked through that. So no aim token. You get a black and a white.
Yeah.
I do have a dodge token as well, but it's not probably going to come in handy. We'll see what happens here. A crit at Pierce 1. I just take that wound and eat it. Okay, so we're going to take that wound, the cover, and the dodge, and nothing else helped. That's how snipers are supposed to be played. Okay, so Max, that's going to be the end of turn 1. Right now, I got one Imperial unit in contact with my piece of key terrain. Nobody's here in the middle, but the ATST is running up on it. Are you forgetting that you're going to want somebody in contact with your piece of terrain at the end of the game? Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Because right now you're doing a general advance forward, so you might want to do a general advance backward at some point. So we'll go on to turn 2 after we clean up the board. All right, we are having an excellent time. So we are in round 2, as you can see there on the mission control board, and we're about to reveal our cards to each other. I have chosen evasive maneuvers. You have chosen my allies, the Force. Now, since it is turn 2, you have to roll a red die to see if you get priority or I do. So let's go ahead and focus down here. That is you, so you're going to have priority at this time. All right, Max, with Son of Skywalker, you have given out your orders. Who have you given orders to?
Yes, I give an order to my rebel troops.
Okay.
And to my sniper.
All right, and they each get a dodge token. On my side of the board, Veers has ordered both sets of speeder bikes. They both get dodge tokens as well. You have priority, so where would you like to begin?
First step, my small rebel units make a retreat.
Okay.
So now it's the way for this unit to go far away from the front.
They get hit by one DLT-19 and they decide they're done for the day.
Yeah, it's enough. We go home.
They brought the big guns. Yeah. If you cross over the barricade, it will slow you down by 1. So
I put like this.
Okay.
But I would, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So that is going to be the end of their turn. So I will take a look at what I want to do next. Okay, everybody, I have activated my unit of speeder bikes. They have made their compulsory move around the bushes here, and then they have taken an aim token, and their second action is going to catch these Pathfinders out in the open with an aim token. So hoping to do some serious damage to them. They, of course, have duck and cover, which will be helpful. So you get to see that in action. Okay, so we went through the interaction. Max is going to take a suppression token. Now, technically, you could wait until after I roll the dice to see if it's worth taking, but highly likely you're going to want to take this. So I'm going to roll my 2 red, 2 black, 2 white. I've gotten 2 hits so far. I'll use my aim token in order to re-roll 2 of these for 3 hits.
I have cover with the unit?
You do not. We checked. 3 of them are out in the open.
Okay. So I don't have cover?
No.
So I
take the suppression. So this is done at the dodge, apply dodge and cover. So that now gives him cover 1. So he gets to ignore one of these.
And I get 1 more dice to...
1 more white die to try to defend. He has rolled 1 defense there. So that's going to block one of my hits. So 1 guy will die. And you'll take a second suppression token at the end of the attack. So hand those to you. But I think pretty good defense there by the Pathfinders. Gotta be honest, I was hoping the bikes would take out more than one. That's a lot of firepower. Unfortunately, the roll did not work out in my favor, so just one Pathfinder. Max is very sad. Okay, your turn, my friend.
Yeah. So let us.
What, you want to take a minute to think? Yeah, we'll be back. All right, Max, what you decide to do?
My sniper team.
Activating them.
And we'll shoot your sniper team.
Okay, the first action going to be take an aim token?
They have some aim tokens.
No, they got a dodge token at this point.
They got the dodge, then
Yes.
they take an aim token.
Okay, take an aim. I will have heavy cover because of the piece of terrain right here, and then I have low profile. Of course, you will reduce it to cover 1 because of sharpshooter 1. Okay, so we got an aim token that we don't want to forget about. There we go. And a black and a white coming at me. Okay, so we got 1 hit so far. Use the aim token to make it 2 hits. So I will lose 1 there. Well done. The snipers are doing the job. So what happens here is the unit leader is actually the sniper. So these 2 guys, somehow he takes it and he becomes that guy. And we're all set to go. Okay, so at this point I am going to go ahead and go to my stack, Max. It's not a stack, it's a bag. He's letting me use his bag. Let's see what we pull here. We have pulled a core unit, so we'll take a look at the board and see what I want to do. All right, activating my Stormtroopers on this side of the board. You can see it's quite the distance in order to get them within range 4. So what I'm going to do is not going to be able to achieve that, but I will be able to come up here and position myself for later rounds, hopefully. And with their second action, Max, I will go ahead and take a dodge token. And so they are all done there.
So,
These guys haven't gone yet, right? No, they have gone.
Yeah, they have gone.
Of course, of course.
Our core unit.
Core unit. You have 2 choices.
And I take... this one.
Okay, 1 in the center there. It's gonna nuzzle in behind that building there.
Yeah, because they listen in the forest some and there's a ATST, so we go into the cover.
Well, they also heard the guns of the ATST as I shot at it last time. So
this was first action. Second action to take an
dodge token?
dodge token.
Okay, perfect. So we'll go to my stack. Okay, so we have placed a dodge token on the troopers there. I'm going to my stack and I am pulling a special forces unit. We're going to go ahead and activate the special forces unit over by the troopers I just activated. Okay, so my special forces unit is actually going to go ahead and move away from the mine over here in order to prepare for future turns as well. We've kind of cleared off this side of the board pretty well, chasing away those rebels with the DLT-19 from last round, and they're going to take a dodge token themselves. And it's your turn, sir.
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Could be anything.
Oh yes, and it's a magical
Special forces token. So you either got the snipers or you got the Pathfinders. So we'll let you make a decision.
I get the Pathfinders.
Okay.
So
they do have 2 suppression on them. I think you get to choose. You roll and you get to choose whether or not you remove the suppression. So we'll get you 2 white dice.
no, because what with the skill?
It is difficult for me to read, but we'll go ahead and take a look and discuss. Okay, so we're rolling, and you have a choice. You can either remove a suppression or keep it on there. So
So, but
right now they have 2 suppression on them. They are leadership 2, so they would only get 1 action at this point. Or you could use the
unerschrocken
rule, which would allow them to take a 3rd suppression token and move and shoot, or move and take a 2nd action. So
I take 1 out of my unit, then I make an action and get 1. No.
If you take 1 off of it, you would just then be able to take your 2 actions as normal.
So I put 1 out.
Okay.
So that's the best way. Then I have 1 more dice to defeat and 2 actions.
Yes.
So I think that's the best decision. So,
and you always have take cover or duck and cover.
Yeah.
In case you want to use that later. So
I will split my shoots.
So they're not moving.
I have to move first before I shoot. No.
You could shoot and then move. Yeah.
Yeah. So I shoot. I think that's Imperial scum, so I don't look at the cards.
That's not going to help you any.
I think no pow. How call this pow?
Yeah,
Pow, and friend of him.
Okay.
Shoot on the what is the English?
The bikes.
Bikes.
The speeder bikes.
Speeder bikes, genau. On the speeder bikes, and the other one put a shoot to this unit.
Okay, the problem we're going to have right now with that plan is...
Pow have 2? No, Pow have 4.
Pow has 4?
Yeah.
4 what? Range 4?
Range.
Yeah, so he's good, but what you can't do is split the regular A300 shots. No. So all A300 shots have to go to the same target. Now, if you could use your short range A300, which would throw the red dice, you could, but right now you're out of range 2.
Okay, that means I can decide Pow should have him of him, and the rest should of the other one.
Yes, that's right.
I cannot say this 2 of this and this 1 of this.
Yes.
So then it's a new situation, and I take Pow have the better damage output. I think he put on the speed bike.
Okay. And then 4 white dice at the Stormtrooper.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so little clarification. Pow is going to be shooting at the Stormtrooper. Now the Stormtrooper does have a suppression token, so he does have cover 1. So you're going to have to do 2 hits. Very good. I will cancel 1. Roll my red die. And I don't block it, so he is dead. That pays off, and then you get 4 white dice to go with the speeder bikes. The speeder bikes, of course, have a dodge token. And cover 1 naturally. You have gotten 3 hits. So
I take normal. This will be a normal hit.
Yep. So I'm going to block that with the cover. I'll use the dodge token to block that one. And so I take a 1 white die save. And I don't make it. So splitting fire really pays off for you there. I was doubtful, but I was wrong. All right, so we've placed the wound token there. And now we're going to remove the Stormtrooper and his token. And we also move the dodge token. And over here, your second action is going to be to...
Yes. Pow say, take cover, my friends. With his... He's a frog, something like that? I don't know.
I don't think he's a frog. But something like that.
I don't know. But she
say... Scream like a frog.
We take cover. He say, let's go.
Alright. So then it will go to the Imperials' turn next. Imperials are going to their stack. They have pulled heavy support. So I'm actually going to go ahead and improvise order that myself.
Can I charge my mobile?
Okay. Absolutely. And I'm going to pull a core token. So we're going to use a core unit instead. Which will have to be this one. So these guys are just going to take a dodge and a standby token, Max. So then we'll go to your turn next. Max is going into his bag of tricks.
A core unit.
Okay.
I have range 3, so...
You dream, sir. You dream.
I ATST is... He's no activated this turn.
He is not. I actually put his token back into the bag because I did not want to activate him yet. All right, we'll let you think about what you want to do, then we'll come back. Okay, Max has moved his unit of troopers up the board and has taken a dodge token. So we'll go back to my bag. We're going to pull out a token, which is Special Forces. So that's going to be these guys over here. First thing I need to do is see if they clear a suppression token. Not that it matters, they do. So we'll get rid of that. And then what I'm going to do is battle you for the range 2 movement tool. Thank you, sir. He is going to come around this corner, Max.
Yeah. And shoot.
And shoot at your Rebel Troopers. They would have cover 1, but with my Sharpshooter 1, I'm going to get rid of that. And they cannot use the dodge token against the sniper rifle. So let's hope we do some hits this time. I don't appreciate all those rebels trying to sneak up on me, so let's see if we can't kill 1 or 2 of them. That is 1 hit at Pierce 1. So 1 dead rebel and a suppression token. So Max has removed the alien, and I'm not done with his activation.
Because he's blue and everybody sees this blue hat in the jungle, so
yeah,
that's why he...
probably wear a helmet, I agree. Alright, so your move, my friend.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I think your bag is here.
So,
a leader token.
A leader token.
2 choices here.
2 choices, but Solo can...
We'll come back.
Shoot 2.
We've chosen to activate Han Solo, who's moving 2 around that tree.
And get a dodge token.
Which will give Chewie a dodge token.
Yes, because they are best friends.
Forever.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll let you grab those dodge tokens while I go to my stack. I have pulled a trooper. Trooper's dead. So let's do that again. It's very dramatic. Come on, Veers. Not Veers. ATST. Dang it, Veers. Okay, ATST is going to go ahead and make a pivot action. And just like so. And then it's going to fire its main cannon at these rebel troopers right here, who are within range 4.
You spin my head.
Right. So you have a dodge token, which we're in short supply of all of a sudden. I have 2 red, 2 black, and 2 white. So let's go ahead and roll these up. We're getting some more dodge tokens out too. All right. So you also have light cover due to the brush, but the building is not blocking me. I have done 2 crits though. You will of course block one of these hits, the only hit, with your cover, but you do have to roll 2 dice here, Max, because you cannot dodge a crit, just like you can't dodge a wrench. You make 1, miss 1, and they'll take a second suppression token. Good job, ATST. All right, the Rebel Troopers have taken the second suppression token and a second casualty. So you can either go to your bag, or I think that's your only option at this point. And it should be Chewie or...
Chewie!
It is Chewie. I'm going to say Chewie. Still got those snipers activate and Luke Skywalker activate.
So, take...
Chewie's going the other way around the tree. Very nice. Second action?
Second action, I think you will... I must... ATST.
Max does not like my ATST. First time on the channel, by the way, Max.
Tiger. It's like a tiger on the battlefield.
With a lot less teeth, but yes. All right, so the Wookiee has double moved. So I still have my bikes to go, so they're going to hold off for a second. And we're going to go with General Veers. General Veers is going to start by using Spotter 2 to give an aim token to these bikes. And his second move is, you know, he's really comfortable right there. So he is just going to go ahead and take a dodge token as well, keeping with the theme. It's only turn 2, so we got plenty of game left, so we're going to leave him there. Okay, so now you are left with either Luke or that unit of snipers. Let's see what you pull.
Skywalker.
Come on, Skywalker.
Yeah, but he have charge, so he can move up there. With
He has jump. Yep.
Jump 1.
He can certainly move up there if he so chooses.
It's a gummy bear. You know the gummy bears?
Of course I know Gummy Bears.
Yeah, gummy bears, genau.
Yeah.
Like that.
Ich spreche Deutsch.
So now we see what Yoda have learned you.
Yeah.
I think he will go. But he only have range 2 with his pistol.
That's true.
That's true. I always love you, Luke. So, like that.
Uh-huh.
And he take a dodge.
It's very cagey play on both sides so far. Very interesting. All right. That leaves me with my bikes. Let me figure out what I want to do with my bikes next. So with some really fancy flying on the part of the speeder bike pilots here, they took a compulsory move of 3 at a right angle, and then they took a regular move of 2 at a left angle, and then they moved forward 3 again. So I just want to make sure I was out of range 2 of Luke Skywalker, so he can't charge and kill me, at least with his lightsaber, while still, you know, being able to threaten Max's back lines at some point. Now, Max, you have pulled your last token out of the bag. It is your sniper unit right there. Have you figured out what you want to do with them?
I think I will shoot
Okay.
on some Stormtroopers.
Okay.
I don't see your speed bikes. They're totally in cover
Okay.
in my position. So I can control with my laser, but I don't...
You think I'm not in cover? I think you are correct. I'm checking it real quick. Yeah, I'm going to be out of cover, and my dodge token will be worthless. This is the second time Stormtroopers have been allowed to get caught out by a bad general. All right, so we got a black and a white going up against the Stormtroopers.
Yeah. You have an aim token?
I have a dodge token, but it's not going to matter against a sniper rifle, unfortunately.
So the
2 hits.
2 hits.
Your snipers are so much better. Come on, 2 blocks. I got 1 block, which means I lose 2 guys because you canceled that one with Pierce 1. All right, well done. All right, so we lose 2 guys here, and then now Max, we can recover all of these dodge tokens that both you and I have spread across the board, and we'll take our order tokens back, and we'll be back on turn 3. Right now, Stormtroopers have that objective secure. In the middle is a no man's land dominated by the ATST. I think Max is moving his guys back to eventually capture his objective while he's making a strong push up the right flank towards my key position. So much more to come as we go to turn 3.
You always, your whole force on the right side.
Don't worry about them. Well, that's a big part of my force right there too. All right, we'll be back. Okay, as you can see on the mission control board, we are in turn 3, and we have both picked our order cards, so we'll go ahead and reveal those at the same time. I have pushed, while you have recklessly diverted. Okay, so at this point, it's my turn to roll a red die to see who has priority. I would not mind losing this, but I get it. So that's the way it's gonna be. Veers has gone ahead and ordered his 2 biker units on both flanks, while Han Solo has ordered this slightly battered unit of Rebel Troopers and himself, of course. All right, so with that, I'm going to start by going to my bag. Feels awfully light. And we will pull a token at random. That token is a Trooper token. Okay, so we'll figure out what we want to do with my Troopers. Alright, so chosen to activate this unit over here. We're going to make our speed 2 move to get out of Sniper Alley. Of course, we still have another thing of snipers over there. But if we want to use those, that's fine. And then I'm going to swing around with my guys so I can see one rebel trooper down there with the DLT-19. And so we're going to be shooting at those guys who will have heavy cover, but maybe I can get a crit or at least put a suppression on. So my Imperials will get 2 red dice, and they will get 2 hits. Now you will ignore that with the cover, obviously, but it does put a suppression token on you, so we got that going for us. All right, so we go to your bag, or do you want to activate? You probably don't want to activate those units since you use Reckless Diversion. So your bag. Trooper.
We'll make it.
Okay, first thing you need to do is figure out if they can clear that suppression. Nope.
Action?
Haha.
Aha, yeah.
It's paid off. Shooting them.
Maybe.
Now, it will have to be the unit leader that's in base contact with the terrain. Just keep that in mind. But that's as far as you can go now, yeah. Saying that is their one action. All right, so we're going to go over to my bag. And I am going to pull out a Special Forces unit. It's going to be those snipers over there, my friend. So 1 second. Okay, at this point, I'm going to... I'm going to aim and fire at this unit of Rebel Troopers here, actually. I had forgotten that Han Solo, who has cover 1, also has low profile, which would give him cover 2. So these guys also have cover 1 with their suppression token. Means that they will have cover 2. I'll reduce it to cover 1 based off of my sharpshooter 1. Okay, 2 black dice and an aim token. This is gonna be the turn that my snipers really hit hard. Max. 1 hit. I'll use the aim token to reroll that one. Second suppression token, because your cover will block that. Okay, so he is all done, and this is why I like to run the big units of rebels. Okay, so we have got a leader token. Boy, oh boy, who is it going to be? It needs to be Luke Skywalker. Now, if you recall, Max, you still have improvised orders. So if you wanted to pull a second token out of the bag, you could certainly do that now. Or you can go ahead with Luke Skywalker. Your choice.
We can move on the corner.
Okay.
Then he take his blaster. He's Luke's BL blaster, whatever.
Yeah, just make sure he's within range 2.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be right about there, and he looks good. Okay, so now we are going to blast some Stormtroopers with no cover. And here I was worried about them getting shot by snipers. Instead, it's going to be Luke Skywalker killing 2. Well done. Okay, we lose 2 and take a suppression token. I was hoping Luke would come out to play a little bit. He is not doing that yet. So we go to my bag of tricks. And it says Special Forces unit. That's going to be these guys right here. And they are going to have to get a move on eventually, so they're going to get a move on right now. All right, so they have conducted a double move and are now sitting next to the piece of terrain near the objective. Okay, Max.
So yes, I put some token.
Okay, so the troopers you have are that one right there. Oh, we got the wrong token on the troops over there again, by the way, buddy. You put a Special Forces token on them.
Oh yeah, but so.
Yep.
Then and.
We'll redraw. All right, so
Chewie.
we got Chewbacca.
We get Chewbacca. So Chewbacca has range 2.
Range 3. Okay. He moves 2, but his range on his weapon is 3. His bowcaster is 3.
So maybe he can get some target this round. I think so.
I think it's likely, yeah.
So Chewbacca will be stand there.
Okay.
And will shoot. Because he's a Wookiee with a crossbow in a science fiction world.
All right, here we go. All right, Chewbacca will have his 2 red and 2 white.
Oh.
I'm helping you out, I do have cover 1 at this point. And you surge to crit. 4 crits.
4 crits? Wow.
And at Pierce 1, I'll take 4 wounds. That was impressive by the Wookiee, I will say. All right.
That's really sprite.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, that really hurt. So I'm gonna activate that bike now before you have a chance to kill him completely. That was just a great shot by Chewie. So see what we can do in retaliation. All right, so I have moved my bike. The compulsory move. Its second action is going to be to take a aim, and then I'm going to shoot at the Rebel Troopers over here with the bike's main cannon. Thank you, sir. All right, so that's 1 red, 1 black, 1 white. Go in at your Rebel Troopers. They, of course, have cover 1 because of the suppression tokens. I have gotten 3 hits. So that is pretty good. I want to make sure that is an actual hit.
But I have...
Yes.
Yeah.
So you'll block 1.
Yes, I have 2 suppressive marker.
But it only gives you cover 1.
So.
So you need to make 2 saves. For my bike dies, it will take out 2 rebels. Hooray! Yeah, we're teaching Max new words. Shoot. All right, so well done, bike. You took a beating, but then you just gave it back in return. Max, you have 3 suppression token on that guy. Okay, so where are you going to next? Your stack?
I take my...
Special Forces?
Maybe.
So he has 3 choices here. He has the Pathfinders and 2 units of snipers at this point, yes?
Yes. Maybe I use my... There's some snipers, there's some sniper team, and there's some Pathfinder team, and there... I don't think these models will be moved this round. So I take the red man. Okay,
the Mon Calamari sniper.
Yeah, 1 calamari sniper, number red.
Yeah.
Color red. And he sniped to your, he want to shoot your...
Let's check line of sight, make sure you're there, and once we establish you have line of sight,
yes,
then...
but, yeah, what I have.
So that's not the... I'm not sure the laser's going to help you, but you got down behind him.
Yeah, but... I see you, but I shoot.
Okay, so I'll have cover 2, but you can kind of see me there. Okay, that works for me. Okay, so it's going to be your black and your white with an aim token.
Because your man have a scope, but you don't see me.
Yeah. I'll ignore this one because of cover, and I'll take 1 damage. You're killing me with these snipers, man. Killing me. Who put those in your list?
My good friend Michael.
So the Imperials have lost 1 scout trooper and taken a suppression. We're now going to activate this biker squad over here. These speeder bikes have performed a triple move action, folks. Starting out way back there, they have moved 3 times 3 and are all the way up here. I have checked. They are beyond range 2 of Master Skywalker. We don't need him coming down here, cause trouble. As my bikes have finally made it across the board and will begin harrying the rebel rear lines. Okay, Max, your turn, sir.
Yes.
You're always a little surprised when it's your turn.
No.
Special Forces.
Special Forces. Of course, Special Forces.
We're back where we were. All right, so we'll take a look at the board. Okay, Max is going to activate his Pathfinders.
Yes, of course.
Pow is going to lead them around the corner. Now what's nice is you have Chewbacca there as well, so he can guardian for them, of course.
So, and we look how Pow see and this one see.
Okay.
So, I think that will be enough to eliminate.
Down to 1 wound, so it could be. We'll see. So I think you gotta be pretty happy with the performance of the Pathfinder so far, huh?
Mm-hmm.
They've been pretty good.
Pow have the red and the white, and then I have 2 other units. No, 1 other unit, so they give me 2 white dices.
Yeah, no, that will definitely work.
And then I say, for the resistance, pow. 2 crits, and this will be a hit.
I'll cancel the hit because of my cover 1 organic to bikes. So now I need to make both of these. I make both of those.
Woo!
He's alive. I'm glad that Pow does not have
But he looks
pierce.
back. Why? He don't see me shoot.
Alright, so the bike survives another turn. On my part, I'm going to my bag and I have pulled out a General Veers. You're needed on the battlefield. Alright, we're gonna move Veers up and he's probably gonna spot her in ATST. Okay, as discussed, Veers has moved up and he is using spotter 1 on the ATST.
Yes.
He's ready.
Yeah.
That was a trap.
It's trap.
Alright, so all done there.
A unit, a normal unit.
That's got to be this one back here.
Yeah.
He just did some measurements. He can move around this corner here and will be just within range 3 of my scouts over here. Making for a clever play. Scouts, of course, will have cover 2 based off the suppression and low profile.
And I think this 2 can be shoot.
Okay, I think you could probably have all of them shoot, to be honest, yeah. There's no problem there, you can have all of them shoot.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll go to the dice. Alright, so here we go. I do enjoy heavy cover. You do not surge to hit, my friend. So you do 1 hit, 1 crit. I will cancel that hit with my cover, and I can't cancel the crit.
Nope.
And I can't save the crit, so I'll lose another guy and take a second suppression token. Alright, there's the second suppression token, and I've already taken the trooper off of there. Alright, so we're going to go to my bag. From my bag, we're going to pull the ATST. So let's take a look here real quick. So measure some range for the ATST. He is within range 3 of these guys, but only range 4 of these guys over here, and just out of range 4 for Solo. So he's going to do his main cannon against this guy here, his light cannon against this unit here, and for his first action he's going to take an aim token, which combined with Veer's aim token will give him 2.
But you must do.
If I can, because they're beyond range 3, I can't with that weapon. So that's why I get the split fire. Genau?
Genau.
Okay, we're going to start off with the main cannon against your Rebel Trooper. Again, he's going to have cover. And that's going to be cover 2 for him. So hopefully get some crits here. No, we did do 3 damage. I'm going to go ahead and use an aim token to try to finish him off for sure. Unfortunately, I do not surge to crit with AT-ST. Nope, nothing there. So we're going to stick with that. So you're going to block 2 because of cover. And then you need to make 1 save with your lone survivor over there, which he does. And then a black, a red, and a white against the unit of regular troopers. We'll go ahead and use the aim token. We got 1 crit on them. They do have cover 2 at this time, so they're going to block 2 of those and have to make a save as well.
So,
1 white. No save for them. And we do dish out 2 suppression tokens on the board, which is good. Alright, successful turn for the ATST. He really would like to kill that guy, but he's really suppressed down now with 4. And his post-suppression token on these guys, which probably won't matter. Okay, Max, your turn.
yes, I think about it. I have there's Solo have 3 range 3.
Range 2 for his pistol. So I think every pistol in the game is range 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Solo shoots first.
Yeah, he does shoot first when he's in range.
Yeah.
Guido was like literally just across the table.
But now it's the...
Alright, double moving Han Solo. Okay, so I am going to go to my activation bag next. I've pulled a unit of Stormtroopers, so Stormtroopers are going to take a dodge token and a standby token. And back to you, Max.
So... Surprise, surprise, my last order will be for my
Special Forces.
My Special Forces. So, Sniper team.
Yes.
And I shoot on your team.
My scouts down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scouts.
So they
Scouts
do have
must die.
heavy cover. Sharpshooter will reduce that to light cover, obviously. Very nice. One black, one white with a name token. Nothing. Finally. Use the aim token. You do have a name token.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Nothing at all. Woohoo! We're even. Okay, one last activation for Max. It has to be this very suppressed Rebel Trooper. He will clear 2 of those suppression, which means he will not run off the field. And he will have 1 action. He's going to continue to push forward. Okay, well, he gets set up there. We will go ahead and clear the board and come back for turn 4. Right now, I still control this one. Max has almost got control of that one. And the middle is wide open as a spin all game. So, very exciting. Turn 4. This is where it gets good, Max. I have chosen ambush. You've gone with standing orders again. Okay. So that means I will have priority. Excellent. Veers has ordered the ATST, and I'm using HQ uplinks for the first time on both sets of bikes at this point, while Max has chosen to put an order token on Han. So we're going to start by activating this bike down here before Han blasts him off the face of the earth. So speeder bike has moved up near Han, and he is taking an aim action, and he's going to fire at that lone rebel trooper out of cover. It's about time he gets put down. Okay, with the aim token, I get a black, a white, and a red. Let's see if I can do at least 2 hits to this guy. We've done 1 hit so far, and we'll re-roll 2 dice. Just the 1 hit, but maybe it'll be enough.
I have a white.
Does he have a suppression token?
No.
He does not. Okay. And it will do him in. Hooray. Okay, it wasn't, that was that guy right there. And he is all done, so we'll go ahead and remove him from the board. And it will be your turn, sir.
My turn. So
yeah, I feel good about getting him a turn in before he gets killed, so that was important. Okay, we've pulled a trooper token, and we are choosing to activate these guys back here.
And you will shoot to your 3 bikes.
Are they going to aim first?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Now I will be getting cover 2. Cover 1 because of the big hill there, and then 1 because I'm a speeder bike. So we got our aim token ready to go. They do have a Z6, which means they get to throw a lot of dice. Oh, jeez, come on. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. So 4 hits and a crit.
And
you do not surge to hit. So I'll ignore 2. That was disastrous. Rolling 4 defense dice. I saved 2, but that's going to be enough to destroy a bike. And there goes my plan. I really was not expecting that. Okay, so compulsory move 3 has jumped over this hill right here. Then I did a tight turn on 1, which will get them within arc and range. So I will be shooting at those rebel troopers back there. Let's do some damage. All right, so this could be a red, a black, and a white. Can really use a good die roll here. That would be super helpful, and it is with 3 hits. This was much needed. All right, so that takes the unit that was going to capture that objective and will hopefully make his scouts move or something to help me out here. As the activation here, as you can see, his objective is now undefended, but he still has some units around. It's not over yet, folks. We got a Chewbacca.
Chewbacca, my friend.
Nice. All right, so Chewie's going to activate. We just talked through. He is going to take a dodge token and then attack my biker here. Last time, he really messed up my bikers, if you remember. Max is looking to repeat that action. So, dodge token for both him and Captain Solo. 2, I will ignore 1, haha, because of my cover. But guess what Chewie has on that bowcaster? Pierce 1, so that's a dead bike. He did just enough. My bike now dead, I will go to my stack. And I will pull a Special Forces. So it's going to be those guys right there. Check some range real quick. Yeah, this is their chance. They're going to make the most of it. We're going to move them and then shoot at those rebel troopers. We moved them up a little bit out of order. We got to see if they clear their suppression. It won't matter as their leadership 2. They do. That's unfortunate for them, because they really rely on that for low profile. Okay, at this point, we're going to be shooting at the rebel troopers right back there. All right, so we checked it. He has cover 1. Sharpshooter 1 will reduce that to 0 and 4 black dice.
That's a lot of dices.
It is. Wow. So, you know what happens to these surges, though, right?
I don't know. Was it maybe a crit?
Maybe a nothing. Don't even suppress them. Terrible, terrible. Okay. That was your chance at glory, boys, and you failed miserably. Okay.
So, should we have activate?
Yes.
So, what is now?
Is it Han? Or is it the bag?
Yeah, so, but I can... Come on. Another unit.
Another trooper unit? A core unit?
Yes.
Okay.
To get victory points at the end of the game, I must base to base.
Yes, with the unit leader.
Okay, with the leader base to base. So I think it will be a power gaming move when I kill these 2 guys.
That would definitely be useful at this point.
So, first action.
In the open, what's their first action?
To shoot.
Okay, gotcha. I'm just saying, Scout Troopers, you could have avoided a lot of this firepower had you killed some rebels. So this is your own doing. I can't feel bad for you at this point. 6 white, 3 black.
This is nothing?
For 4, it looks like. Or is it 5? 4. 4 hits?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so defense. 3 go through, and that's a dead Scout Trooper unit.
They goes home.
They tried and failed. All right, Scout Troopers, we go home, like Max just said. Ugh.
So, second activate.
Yes.
They go away from the light of sign of the RTSD.
Okay, let's see which way they're going to go. They're going to go that way, huh?
Oh, yeah. Will they go there? No.
I mean, the dilemma is you still have no one in base contact with the...
I know.
Okay.
I know. Be what I wanna be.
As long as you know.
Maybe they will get in base-to-base contact with my key option.
All right, I'm going to my bag. I am pulling a trooper unit.
Maybe this one.
This one for sure. And we're going to go ahead and move him twice. That's what he's going to do. Okay, simple activation to move him twice behind this wall right here. I know Luke Skywalker's there, but it's going to take Luke some time if he wants to kill him. So that is my thought process there. So, back to you, my friend.
Yes, I will call to the destiny, give me some order, and they give me some unit. That's not really good.
Is that unit dead?
I think so.
Yeah, he's gone. That was a core unit. You are out of core units.
That's really great.
Okay, so he pulled a Special Forces token.
Yes, and my...
Playing peekaboo on the other side of that wall there for his first action.
Yes, and then this guy, listen, I'm blue,
my sniper. So my sniper has light cover, which improves to cover 2 because of his low profile, which goes to cover 1 because of your sharpshooter 1.
Yes.
So you're looking for 2 hits or a crit?
The black and the white.
Yep. So and that is just a hit.
Just a hit.
So that's just a suppression token for me. I can deal with that. Alright, going to my bag. I don't have much left. Oh, I got a couple tokens in there. So I have pulled a leader. Excellent. So that's going to be Herr General Vios, and we'll activate him here. So Vios used his spotter ability to put an aim token on the ATST, and then he's going to take a dodge token and be done there. Okay.
RTST can dodge?
No, the dodge, it could dodge, yes, but I put it on Veers.
Show me how he dodge.
Just like a little chicken dance, man. It's crazy. Too bad he didn't dodge some of those Ewok traps. But essentially, when the logs come down and it starts, dancing, that's what it does. Very hard to hit.
Something like that. So, I have to put some order. Special unit.
Special Forces unit. You got 2 left.
Yeah, but they have face up.
That's Han with the face up.
That's Han with the face up.
Yeah.
So, but I see your scout with the red fish man.
Oh, back there? Okay.
Yeah, it's back there.
So
that's
aim and shoot.
Really a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to come around the corner too soon on him.
I have really good positions for my snipers.
Yep. Now again, who put those guys in your list?
This one.
Alright, so you said you're taking an aim token. So
I taken an aim token, yes.
That's going to improve your chances here. I do have cover 2, which you reduced to cover 1. But still don't get him. Alright, he survives. So Max's snipers, who have been so very dependable for so much of the game, have come up blank here as of late. So we're going to go with the ATST at this point. The ATST, I'm going to go ahead and move him, then come back. ATST has moved up to the barricade and is now going to be shooting at those rebel troopers with everything he's got. It's all been building to this moment right here. We get all 3 red and black and white dice with an aim token. Max has cover 1 on those 4 rebel troopers. Let's see what we can do. Uh-oh. That is going to be solid for me. Starting out with 5 hits. And I'll use the aim token in order to re-roll the 2 black dice. Ah, come on. So you're going to ignore 1 because of cover, so 4. Let's see what the Rebs do. They save 2, lose 2, and take a suppression. Could have been better. That aim token failed me. Again, I am in contact with the barricade though, so that's the first unit to make contact with the barricade, and I am going to make him think about those rebel troopers.
I don't think he can get...
Yep, so he can, in this particular mission. This is not a mission that vehicles cannot score on, so for victory, it's the player has the most unit leaders in base contact with the piece gain 1 victory. It does not have to be a trooper. So he is going to stand firm there. And
he can hold an objective.
He can hold it in key positions, yes.
Yeah, that's okay. So I think he can't do this. So okay.
That changes things.
That changed my plan.
I am sorry. That changes everything.
What Skywalker?
I suggest we start over, but it's getting late.
It's your turn, my friend.
Luke Skywalker is activating.
Yes.
He has jump 1, so he's going to jump down here.
Thanks.
And move twice. Very nice, and that's going to end Luke's activation. Now you do have Jedi power of...
can I...
Well, Jedi Mind Trick you could certainly do if you want to put 2 suppression on that trooper right there.
Yeah.
Force push isn't going to help you though.
Yes, maybe. So I just flip the card and...
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to force push anything though, because that's only range 1. And so
okay, so...
Jedi Mind Trick, on the other hand, is range 1 to 2, and would put 2 suppression tokens on something. You might want to wait until the next turn, or you might want to do it now.
But I can take on...
No, not on that.
He can...
You can't force push that either. You're not that strong of a Jedi, my friend. So you will do the Jedi Mind Trick and have him take the suppression. Okay, with that, I'm going to my stack. I'm going to pull a trooper unit. Well, I do have 2 tokens left, actually. The first one's a Special Forces token, so let's go see what we want to do there. Okay, first thing we got to do is try to clear one of these suppression, which we do. So that means he's going to take an aim token, Max, and he's going to shoot at Luke Skywalker. And I believe he's going to be out in the open, but we'll check with the laser here and make sure. All right, Skywalker, we have confirmed that you don't have any cover, and so we're going to hit you with, we do have a name token, 2 black dice. I said 2 black dice. For 1 hit, you are pierce immune, so you get to roll 1 red defense dice here. And you save it, take a suppression token. I gotta say, I don't like how this game is going for the Empire. Okay, so you are up. You should have a Special Forces or a Han.
Come on.
I'm coming around the corner.
1 or 2?
2.
Okay, so there will... The first action, second action, he shoot.
At the Stormtroopers?
Yes.
Of course. Okay, so Han Solo shooting at the Stormtroopers, 2 red dice. I have cover 2 right now. With Sharpshooter 1, you reduce it to cover 1. And at Pierce 2, that means 1 dead Stormtrooper. Okay, Han is within range 1 of the mine here, so let's see if that goes off. It does not. Okay. So now it will be the Stormtroopers' turn to go. That is my last activation token, so the first thing I'm going to do is try to clear the suppression, which I do. Fantastic. Alright, so let's see what we want to do with the Stormtroopers here. Okay, the Stormtroopers have just moved around the corner so they can see Han. So again, we gotta see if this mine is effective. It is not. Once again, we have rolled nothing. It doesn't want to do anything. So now we're gonna shoot 4 white dice at Han Solo. Yeah. All right, Stormtroopers get the 4 white dice. Han Solo gets no cover, and that is 2 hits. Now he of course has a dodge token, which you will want to use, no doubt, to cancel 1 hit. And so he gets the white die, and he has Uncanny Luck 3, which means you can re-roll up to 3 dice. which will save them. So take a suppression. Okay, and last up for you is your Rebel Pathfinders.
Yeah. Sometimes there is the time for my this. Come on. I have to hurry up.
Both sides running out of time.
So
he's dead.
yeah, total dead. He broke his neck when touched it.
So you do have your short barrel configuration on as well. You're going to be able to choose between 2 white dice or 1 red dice. So something to think about as we move. All right, so we got 4 red. You've gone with the short range configuration, and you've done 3 hits at this point. I do have cover 1 because of the plant, so I will cancel 1 of them, leaving me with 2. And I'll block 1 and take a suppression. Okay, so there is a second suppression, the first one being from Han Solo, and I lose another trooper. Alright, so they're in danger, that is for sure. But that is the end of round 4, so we'll get ready for round 5 next. Turn 5, the game's still up in the air, nothing decided yet. I have gone, and it is time for maximum firepower. Son of Skywalker. Alright, so it's turn 5, so that means you gotta roll the red die. No, I gotta roll a red die, because I went first. Oh yeah, because I was blue. Blue player. I will have priority. So, with that, I will order Veers, you will order Luke, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, gonna start off with Veers, who is running straight towards this mine over here. He is a fool. So that is going to cause him to go ahead and roll 1 die. See if the mine goes off. It does. So let's go see what happens to Veers. Excellent. Max just said this is the best game of Star Wars Legion he's ever played. I'd like to hear that. So against Veers, it does 2 hits. Veers has red armor. And blocks 2. But he does take a suppression token.
Right.
Alright, so Veers at this point took a suppression token. He's going to take an aim action, and then he will be shooting at those Rebel Troopers who have heavy cover right now because of these boxes right there. But with Sharpshooter 1, it'll be reduced to light cover, so hopefully Veers can put them away. As you might imagine, 4 red dice is really good. And he is more than range 3 right now, which is what he needs to be. It's range 4+, and so let's roll him up. I'm going to use my aim token to do 4. You'll cancel 1, so that means your 2 Rebel Troopers need to make 3 saves here.
For the resistance, we are strong.
Man, it's like I'm playing Simon. So Veers is done. We've removed 1 Rebel, and he has taken a suppression token. All right.
So I activate Skywalker.
Of course.
And he will get some happy fun with the ATST.
Does he want to take a aim token to begin?
I think so.
Okay. 6 black dice for Luke. This is one of the best ways for the Rebels to take out an ATST because, of course, it is Pierce 2 and what's the word? You know when. Yeah. Okay, and he also surges to crit, which is important because it is armored and you need to crit.
But I make crits.
Yeah. So you want to roll those. So you got 1 hit and 3 crits at this point.
Nothing.
Okay. So it is impact 2, so you get to change 1 hit to a crit. And I got 4 dice here. I save 1, but you cancel it due to the fact that you are pierced 2. So now you get to do that a second time. So I've taken 4 wounds on the ATST. But you have lost the aim token now. So you can roll a second time with all 6 dice. Okay, so that goes to a crit.
That goes to a
And with impact 2, you can change that to a crit and that to a crit. So 3 dice here. I need to save all 3 of them. I do not. So I've taken 7 wounds to the ATST as Luke Skywalker just charges in with the lightsaber and slashes it to pieces. ATST has taken 7 wounds, not yet reached his resiliency level. So I'm going to go to my stack. I've shuffled these up. And I'm going to pull a biker unit. Fantastic. All right, my bike has moved twice. Starting back here, he's moved all the way up to there. And now we'll be shooting at the snipers there without the benefit of cover. We got him dead to rights with our blaster. Hopefully he does what he did last time, which was outstanding. Whew. So once again, we got 1 red, 1 black, 1 white, and 2 snipers in the open. Let's see what we can do. We got 1 hit. And you got a block. That is not good. All right, well done. So that's going to end the bike's activation. The snipers over here will take a suppression, and it will be your turn, Max.
It will be my turn. Alright. So, let's see what I get. Special troops. Special troops, special troops, special troops, special troops. Nice.
Okay, they have cleared their suppression. He has chosen these troops back here. And so first action.
To take an aim.
Second action.
To shoot.
At my sniper back there?
No, on this guy.
On the Stormtroopers.
Yes.
Okay, they will have cover 2 because of the suppression token they have. And then also the cover, and you'll reduce that to cover 1. Okay, we got a black, and we got a white, and we got an aim token. So, against the Stormtroopers.
Oh.
Nothing. Followed by nothing. You really have gone cold with those snipers. Who put those in your list? Alright, going to the Imperial stack. Now that my sniper is nice and safe, I have pulled a sniper of my own. And so he is going to aim and shoot at your Pathfinders, my friend.
Okay.
The Pathfinders have been a thorn in my side since they infiltrated into that position. Right now they don't have any suppression, and no cover because of my sharpshooter ability. We have gotten 1 hit. I will use my aim token to reroll this one to nothing, and so it is Pierce 1. Do you want to use duck and cover at this time?
Yes.
All right, so you'll take a suppression token. That gives you 2 dice to roll here. You'll have to hit both of them because of the Pierce 1. You'll hit neither and take a second suppression token for the attack. Okay, well done, Sniper. We've taken out the second of the 5 Pathfinders in turn 5. So they are doing really well. And your bag is over here, my friend.
Right, really?
Yeah.
Where's your bag?
It's right here at this point.
No. This is
like empty. I was saying, that's your bag.
Your bag is empty.
Yes, well, I got my tokens here on the table.
Okay.
It's been a little bit easier for me to manipulate it with the camera in the hand. We got a trooper.
So there will be make
a rally roll.
Rally roll.
Go ahead and anywhere you want. It's a white die for the rally.
It's a white. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He does rally.
So movement 2. So first action. And with the second action here.
Okay.
Like that.
Gotcha. All right.
On the wall, he said, "Don't see me again." ATST.
I still see you. We have advanced targeting scopes. All right, so we have pulled. We have pulled a ATST. And so I think what my ATST is going to do for sure is take an aim, and then let's confirm I can see your Rebel Trooper. Yes, I sure can. Even though Luke Skywalker is in base contact with me, vehicles cannot be engaged in melee, so I can still shoot free. I'm going to try to kill that Rebel Trooper. So we're only in range with the big gun at this point. The small gun being range 3 doesn't quite have it, so it's going to be 2 red, 2 black, and 2 white. You have heavy cover, obviously. Let's hope for some crits. Well, we got 3 hits, which is a good start, and we'll spend the aim token. Reroll these 2. For a 4th hit, you will ignore 2 hits because of your cover, meaning you have to give me 2 saves on your Rebel Trooper. One's not going to do it. We have taken out another Rebel Trooper trying to capture the radar station for the Rebels. And that there, folks, is the end of the ATST. It's turn. It's still alive. Don't worry. All right.
So, I put an order, and I take Chewbacca.
Wookiee warrior.
Yeah, it's time to wook up. So,
we got a movement template right here for you.
No, I don't know if he want to move because he have light of sight.
Yeah, he sure does.
Yes. So he take a aim token.
Okay, that will also give Captain Solo an aim token.
That's the plan.
That is a good plan. I like that plan. Well, not as an Imperial player, but I run it all the time as a Rebel player.
One there, one there. And the second action for the Wookiee is he shoot with his laser crossbow.
Of course.
I don't realize that it's really a laser crossbow.
Yeah, but it is. All right, so we have rolled a. We're rolling 2 red and 2 white.
I want to match.
Yeah, you have an aim token.
Yes.
And you surged a crit. And so far you've gotten 2 hits.
Yes.
And a crit.
And
what would you like to do here then? Because I do have cover 2 at this point because of the boxes.
That means
I would cancel these 2 red at this point. I think that's a smart decision. Okay. So I'll cancel these 2. With Pierce 1, I lose a Stormtrooper and take a 2nd suppression token. So we've taken a 2nd suppression token and lost a trooper. So we're going to go to my stack, and it's going to be a trooper. I'm going to go with these guys over here, hoping that I clear 1 suppression. Otherwise, they're going to run away. They do clear 1 suppression. Okay. So with their 1 action at this point, they're going to take a dodge token and just try to survive. So back to you, Max.
yeah, I take a support unit, and this will be my
Special Forces unit?
yeah.
And it's going to be your last unit of snipers, or it could be your Pathfinders down here.
When I move with Solo,
Yes.
maybe I can split my yes, I can. So I use the speed bike.
Okay, just real quick, because we're going to get called on it. You're not allowed to use the movement template until you activate that unit. Then you can use it freely, but the only time you can put it up against the base of a mini is when you activate that mini. Just to let you all know, but we're not playing it like that right now because this is still learning on both of our parts. Just want to bring that up so no one gets confused. So we're going to activate, no worries. So we're going to activate the snipers back there.
Yes.
Okay. So Max is taking, what's the target? He's taking the name token. His target is my sniper? Or what is it?
No, your speed bike.
My speed bike, yes, of course. Okay. So you'll ignore my cover 1. You've gotten 1 hit. And it's at Pierce 1, so I just take that damage. Okay, my last unit to activate is going to be this Stormtrooper right here. And he is comfortable where he is at right now. So all he's going to do is recover and take a dodge token. So then it's going to go to your turn. Max?
Yes, I put some time to shoot first.
Han Solo, here he comes. This is going to be ugly for me. All right, so Han's moving up.
In base to base.
Okay. Let's roll a red die to see if that mine goes off. It's been a dud so far. It has now gone off, so we're going to have to come back and roll some dice for this. Now this is where taking the dodge token on my Stormtroopers can really help out. It is a black and a red. Against my Stormtroopers, 2 hits. I'll cancel 1. And so I need to make 1 red save, which I do. But I do take a suppression. And now Han Solo's turn to do the same. He takes a crit and a hit. He does not have a dodge token, yes?
Yes. So he must.
So 2 white die. But he has uncanny luck, so he can re-roll that one. But still takes it. So suppression token and a wound for Han. That's his first wound. Han has his wound, and I lose my
first
damage.
shoot. I want of this, and then I want to shoot it.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that. This is why I love Han right here. Gets into that gunslinger range, and he kills 2 guys.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, and then the sniper, because it's pierce 2, and it crits. So that is 2 units dead, Han Solo style. So it was no cover for these guys because Han Solo was in base there, and then he did have cover 2, but the crit goes straight through that, and that's why everyone over on the side of the board is dead. Now it's a question of who can control the middle, I think. Well, I don't know. This has been a crazy game. We got to finish it out on turn 6 coming up.
The Pathfinders don't lose any action.
First, they're going to rally, so you get to roll the 2 dice. They're not going to lose any, so they would lose an action at this point because their leadership is 2 and they have 2 suppression.
Okay, so now they have 1 action.
Now they have 1 action. But of course, with their special rule, you can take a suppression token and have them move.
So I take 1 up and have a...
No, you put 1 on.
Next round I have 3 suppressive.
But you'll get rid of 1 suppression at the end of this round. And
Yes,
this is
that's
the last
really
unit.
good.
Yeah, that's the second rule on the card that we were talking about. It is really good. I can't remember what it's called in English or in German. In German, it is the second rule on there.
Yes. So movement 2.
Yes.
But I don't know what it's really interesting for me. It's interesting to get this objective, but there will no fight for Solo.
Yeah, so Solo has the objective. I don't think I'm going to be able to...
So can I defeat with my weapons? Can I make some damage to the ATST? I don't know.
You would have to roll criticals because of its armor.
But next round, it's the last round, so who cares?
So first question, are you going to take the suppression token?
Yes, I
Okay.
take it.
That's 3 for him. Then he's going to go ahead and move.
Pow, move.
Pow! And then he can move again if he so chooses, or he can do something else.
He decide to shoot against
Okay.
the ATST. Maybe that works.
Okay.
I don't know.
So the next thing you're going to have to decide is what dice to use against the ATST, because you should be within range 2. So the white dice would make more sense because there's more chances to get criticals on it.
The white dices?
Yes.
So
But you can't change that over the 2 white dices on just the actual card. So that would be the best for your regular troopers. Yep, so the troopers have 4 white dice, and Pow has his red and white. He's looking for criticals here. Nothing. Okay. So that should be the end of turn 5, yeah?
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and clear the board and come back for a 6th and final turn. This has been a great game so far. Okay, we're in turn 6, so I have gone with Imperial Firepower, and you've gone with Change of Plans. You've learned well. I thought about playing, so now I have to take this one back, which forces me to play Standing Orders. You must discard Change of Plans and play another card in its place.
And then I have the...
Return of the Jedi. Okay, so you're going to have priority.
Yes.
Max has ordered Luke Skywalker, the Pathfinders, and Chewbacca. I have ordered the lone Stormtrooper surviving on the battlefield. So at this point, Max, it is your priority. What would you like to activate first?
Skywalker, please.
That is the most fun. Okay. He has a job to do on killing this AT-ST. Let's see if he can do it.
So, he have one fight action today.
Mm-hmm.
That he gets some aim, I think.
I think that's a smart play. 6 black dice. Impact 2. He needs to take 4 wounds from the AT-ST.
We have a lot of things to do, but we will handle this.
Okay. So you already got 2 crits.
2 crits.
And the impact 2 means the 2 hits you're going to want to keep. And you're going to change those now. Okay. So you might as well re-roll this one as well to see if you can get a crit. 5 crits. Okay, that's gonna do the AT-ST in, unless I do some crazy saves here.
Oh.
No. Yeah. Down goes the AT-ST.
Please put your down AT-ST model.
As soon as it's released, I will get it. Okay, with that, Luke is done, so you can flip his token over.
Yes, and he has... Oh, no, he has the dodge token also.
Yep. All right, so I'm going to go to my stack, and I've pulled a Veers. All right, so we're going to go ahead and activate Veers real quick. General Veers has moved twice into melee with Luke Skywalker. He says, "You won't shoot me now," so hopefully that will keep him alive. All right, your turn. So many Legion games come down to that last turn and clever play. So let's see if I can pull a rabbit out of the hat and win. So where would you like to go next?
Can I shoot on Verse?
No,
Because
he is engaged.
He's engaged.
Yes.
That's not really fine. So I don't... So I have to...
Let's see if we clear their suppression first.
Oh, yes, of course.
So 2 white dice. I'll grab them for you. We do not. So they could take another suppression in order to move twice.
Yes. Detect that.
Okay.
So
And let's see if they can make it into base contact with the piece of terrain.
maybe.
It's going to be close. And Veers is going to block them out. So you're not going to be able to go onto the model bases. And they're going to be...
But I can go in base contact with the Earth.
That won't help them, though. I mean, sure, they can, but right now they won't be counting as touching the objective.
And it's the last round.
Uh-huh.
So then he stand there and go away.
All right, so they've taken their 2 move actions.
Yeah.
And Veers successfully blocks out, as if it were a basketball game, the Pathfinders. And we'll add a 3rd suppression token onto them, just to be complete, as I go to my stack. I have pulled my biker unit. Excellent. So we'll go see what the bike wants to do. All right, Max, this bike has moved 3 times. It has touched the side of this radar station and is now completed its activation. So, your turn, my friend. Chewbacca. Oh! Chewie!
You have to do it! He can take an aim.
And he's going to take an aim and shoot at the bike.
With your laser crossbow. What did
I am amused by how amused you are at the fact that we have a laser crossbow in this game.
Yes.
All right, so we got our aim token. We got 2 white, 2 red, yes?
Yes.
All right, so far we got 2 hits. Of course, I'm canceling 2 hits. You got a 3rd hit. That is going to do a wound to my bike. Because I do have cover 1, and then the bikes always add 1 to that. The pierce goes straight through. All right, the 2nd wound to them. Okay, with that, I have 1 token left, but it's the AT-ST. So that means I have to activate the Stormtrooper over there. Stormtrooper has moved twice and is now taking up refuge behind this barrier here. Let's see if he can survive some sniper fire. It's going to be key. Okay, Max has his 2 snipers left, and he also has Han Solo left.
He shoot, and he can also shoot.
Yes, okay, so it's going to be 3 black and a white. And oh, because of the speeder rule, I will not have cover from that. That base is going to allow you to shoot right over it. This is the end of my bike because you just need to do 1 hit. Pierce 1 is going to do him in. Your sharpshooter 1, of course, makes it so I get no cover.
Oh, I also have Solo, but
yeah,
never mind.
So I got your dice ready for you, buddy. If you get 1 hit, you win the game.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, you got 3 hits, so there goes the bike. Okay, with the bike gone, my chances of victory are also gone. And I can explain why real quick. So you control this objective and there's nothing I can do to stop you there, right?
I can shoot with him, but no.
You sure can. But even if I control that objective, and you control this objective, it goes to margin of victory. And you have Han, Chewie, and Luke still. I've lost everything but a unit of Stormtroopers and Veers. So we can go ahead and give it a whirl if you want to see if these snipers can kill them, but it won't change anything. So let's go ahead and do that. So snipers at the Stormtrooper?
Yes.
Okay.
White.
And they take an aim, correct?
Yes.
Now I do have cover 2 because of the barricade. You got 2 hits, so that's going to kill the Stormtrooper. Okay, with the Stormtrooper gone, that means this objective in the middle is tied. No one controls that. You control this one down here with Solo, your last unit to activate at this point. And then no one controls the the radar station back there. So that means you win. Congratulations, it was an excellent game. I think you played fantastic, and we're going to come back and wrap this one up and talk about what happened. And also talk about some of this awesome terrain you've seen on the table today and where you might be able to get some from. Wow, that was my toughest game of Star Wars Legion in real life yet. It went down to the last play, and thought it was great. So let's introduce you, Max. We just met on Facebook not too long ago.
Yes.
You live here in Stuttgart, and you are a Star Wars Legion fan. Been playing since the game came out, actually, yes?
Yeah, yes, I start to play it when it comes out. And when I see first time the trailer, I think from Las Vegas Open, they released the game, something like that.
Maybe Defcon?
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
I see the first trailer and I was surprised. Star Wars. A real Star Wars tabletop. And then I start to, I must wait 1 year of the game, and in this year I built the table.
This beautiful indoor table that we played on. It is a fantastic table. So
thanks.
That kept you busy, I guess, until the game actually came out.
Yeah. And then I start to play, but the friends around me really play 2 or 3 games, and then he stopped it, and then I don't have anyone to play, and yeah, now I have new ones. And
you know what's funny? So I got my core set from Paint All the Minis to try out the game, and I got that in October, September or October, somewhere in there. So I missed the period of release until October where things seemed a little bit stagnant, to be honest. It seems like since I got into the game, coincidentally, releases have been coming left and right, and it's added so much variety to the gameplay that I feel like I was really lucky to come in when I did. I can understand why people maybe tried the game and because there wasn't a lot of options, backed away.
Yeah.
But with where this game is at right now, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, of course. The point for me is I have Skywalker, I have Endor, I have speed bikes, I have in the core set everything I need, and then you can make me happy. But now it's really, really fantastic, this game. You have so much options with cards and units, specialists, you can add it in your normal squads and something like that. Pathfinders, really great unit.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun.
Yes, of course. All Pathfinders are character models, you know it?
I have seen this, yes.
Yes, and that's really great. It's you have a leader in the in the unit, Pao.
Pao and also Biston.
Biston, yeah, and it's awesome. It's really awesome.
And they do different things. They make Pathfinders function in different ways based off the unit leader that you select.
Yes, yes.
And now we got specialists out, which mine are currently on a boat waiting to come to Germany. And I think, to be honest, they would have really helped me out tonight. Even if I didn't use any specialists, the command cards that come in with the specialist packs, I would have loved to have run with this list. Coordinated Fire is a great one.
Yeah.
The 2-pip card is also a great one. I could have taken care of Han Solo's crazy reckless diversion if I played it at the correct time. So I'm anxious to get those, but like I'm saying, everything about this game is just clicking right now. We had a huge successful tournament at the LVO thanks to LJ Pena and his crew out there running it independently of Fantasy Flight Games. We got Adepticon coming up, which is already sold out within hours. At least in the US side, this game is starting to really take hold, less than a year since its release. And I think we're having at least a resurgence here in Stuttgart as of late, because we got a number of new players, correct?
Yes, yes, we have.
You got me, you got Simon.
Simon.
You got Michael, who appeared on my last Valor report on Paint All the Minis.
And then in the last 2 days, it's really funny, a lot of people that stopped playing Legion contact me, hey, I want to play again Legion, please let us play, I want to show what it's work now in this system. And I think the point is, in the start of the game, Fantasy Flight released a unit for the Rebel, and then he released the same unit for the Empire.
Yes.
And it's the same. Something like that. So,
yeah.
And now the releases are more difficult.
Oh my, yes.
And also I think
that start with Chewie and Boba Fett.
Yeah, yes. That's not so really the point. A big point of the charge and the game feeling, it's that we use a sniper.
Snipers have definitely changed up some things.
Yes.
They certainly helped you tonight, and I regret putting those in your list.
Yeah.
And one of the mistakes I made during turn 0 when we select which cards is to go with the Long March. I thought it would be good for my bikes, but those snipers were just incredible, and I didn't kill a single one of them.
Yeah. Speed bikes are really, how would I say?
We would say it takes finesse to play. You need to be good. And I don't have enough reps in with Imperials, just because I normally play Rebels.
I really like to play Rebels, so you can play with me and then you can play Empire.
Yeah. No, I also enjoy playing Empire because
that's a German thing. All Germans want to play Empire.
Stormtroopers.
Stormtrooper. No, Stormtrooper.
That's what I said.
So our game was fantastic.
Fantastic.
Was a hard game. Was a really hard game, but it was really great.
A big part of that is this table that you set up. So why don't you tell us a little bit about the terrain that you make?
Oh, the terrain I make. So, I make this small Endor bunker. And it's the pre-painted version that will come out in the next 2 weeks on the mark. The old versions are not pre-painted, and it's also on MDF. Model.
It's made on NDF, right?
On NDF, genau. Alright. You will get this in the Woodpecker games. That will be our new web store. They will open next week.
Okay.
And you will find it down.
Yes, I'm going to put a link into it here.
Yes. Yeah, I want to make a lot of more things for Star Wars.
It works great for Star Wars because it has that motif to it that, you know, that's the style. But this is very functional terrain, and I would be very comfortable playing games at 40K with it as well. Any 28mm game, especially sci-fi, this is going to work out great for it.
And it looks like Star Wars. I decide to make my own terrain because there's some other Endor bunker, and there's very expensive.
Yeah, the 3D printed ones look very nice, but they are very expensive.
Yeah.
So
and you can go inside of the bunker. You say bunker?
Bunker, yeah.
Bunker. And I think that is really not good. I don't. The game have no really rules to get inside, and there's no place inside for a unit. I think so.
Yeah. No, I think the way the terrain rules work right now are great, and these buildings especially are very functional.
You get one pre-painted bunker for 10 euros. I don't know what is 10 euros.
It's like $12.
There's nothing.
Yeah. So I do have to ask. You're local, so I can buy from you, and it's real easy for shipping. Do you ship outside of the EU?
Yes.
Okay, great. So highly encourage you to go ahead and check out his shop, and you're going to see his terrain featured more and more on the Warcorgi YouTube channel, because I loved it, and I think it added a lot to the game. Because you know me, I'm a very visual gamer. I'm a big fan of playing with painted minis. Obviously, I work with paint all the minis, so I must. And I think the terrain, as is often said in the Warhammer 40K community, is the third player on the table. Yes. It's the third army. That's what it is.
We also have the the mission board.
Yeah, the mission board, which you've been working on. We talked a little bit about that tonight, and you're going to fiddle around with it a little bit more, I think.
Yeah.
And make a product. You know, it works great if you're a content producer like myself, because it keeps everyone in line on what's going on in the game. The other place I see that working really well is at tournaments. Yes. Because you always have judges and people walking about when their games are over or checking on their friends. That thing is so easy. You just walk up to it, you immediately see what mission cards are being played, what turn you're on, what the score is, and what order cards have been played.
Yes, I'm really excited about the feedback of the community. When I post this into the international Facebook site, it was 100 likes in an hour. I don't realize that the people don't want to have so much a product like the mission board. And today I have calls from some locals in Germany that makes the biggest tournament in Germany. Yeah, calls me and say, "Hey Max, I see this on Facebook. Can I have 15 of these boards? It's perfect for my tournament." So that's really great.
Yeah, very innovative. So I love it, and I'll be getting one of those as well. So
you will get yours for free.
We'll talk about that. Gotta check with my bosses to make sure I can accept the sponsorship.
But return to the game.
Yes.
It was my first time I played solo and Chewie and something like that. Yeah. And it was really, really great. So you're a Han Solo
convert, right? You're gonna go get one this week, I think.
Yeah, tomorrow. I must go to the city and find one.
You finally got to use Gunslinger there in turn 5, and it just feels really good to take units off the table.
But this is the feeling when you play solo. It's the moment. This is the moment, and then you know that you play solo.
All right. So I think that wraps up the game. It was a great game. We're gonna make more of them. I've put a lot of energy into making some new German friends that play Star Wars Legion. That was the one thing that was preventing me from doing more battle reports for Star Wars Legion. It's certainly not my love for the game. It was just not knowing enough people, and we've rectified that between Michael, yourself, and looking forward to playing some new people as well once I make some more friends. So it's been fantastic. If you like this video, make sure you give us a thumbs up on the YouTube channel, and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We're getting close to our 1,000 subscriber mark that we've been shooting for quite some time. I feel like I'm forgetting something at this point, though. Am I forgetting anything?
Ooh, I don't know.
that's it.
Yeah.
Last thing I'll say is play Paint It then.
Play paint or painted all minis.
That's right. All right, we'll catch you next time, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye. Say cheers.
Ciao!